Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you another video, yet updated video on my price analysis on Cardano. What can we expect to happen next as we continue this massive bull run of April for overall all cryptocurrencies and altcoin, and whether I'm still bullish for Cardano itself, and what do I expect to happen. So if you don't want to miss any interesting news related to ADA, make sure to subscribe below so you don't miss any important stuff. So guys, let's go straight into it. And before I want to talk about the future price, we need to understand the behavior of what's been happening with Cardano in the beginning. And the beginning, when we look at what happened, is basically from 1st of Feb, we had this massive, is basically before we were stuck in quite low volumes. And the price wasn't really moving. But once what happened and when it started getting interesting was on 1st of Feb. We had this first massive bull run, which actually led to a new all-time high of 0.97. And that was followed by some consolidation, and again followed by a new all-time high of 1.19 in 20th of Feb. What's interesting to see is these bull run were followed by similar consolidation and corrections, which then was followed by some higher volumes of a bull run that took the upper hand. What I like to talk about is this part. On 25th of Feb, we started this massive bull run, which led to roughly 1.46 for Cardano. What's interesting is that was followed by some consolidation and correction, but as we can see from the trading line, we never really went below that trading line. The bulls always had the upper hand, and the bears never managed to break below that line. And that's a very important line to take into account, because that resistance is major for us to understand what will happen with Cardano in the future. And what's interesting enough is that we were only able to break it through on the 12th of March and 16th of March for very little, and then that was followed by a massive upside on the bull run, bull run side, and that led us to the same all-time high as we had in 27th of Feb. And that allows us to draw some conclusion. Because we had this similar pattern, we now know that actually there was this fight to try and break through this resistance at 1.46. If we were able to break it, that would have led to a new all-time high. And of course, we were fighting between this, and then we were stuck from 26th of March all the way till 10th of April in this consolidation zone. What's interesting enough to see is where we are at now. For me, we've entered this new zone where we've managed to break up this updated trading pattern at 134, but we are hovering in this period. And we are hovering in this zone. And I believe that once we break out of this new zone of 1.55, we can expect the price to drastically go up from then. Because guys, we've been hovering in this. And actually, it's interesting to see, because even though we've been hovering in this, we are making higher lows consistently, but we are also making higher highs. And that's another very bullish sign. And so far, we went up once and twice, and now we can expect it to go back up. And I believe that once we're able to actually pass this, of course, it might go up and then we might have some correction. But once we're able to pass that 1.57 breakthrough, we will be able to reach a new all-time high. So I'm quite bullish. The MACD is also quite healthy, because the line crosses above the signal line, which is quite bullish. And the volumes are getting higher, which is another bullish sign. And so, not to worry about. I think this is quite healthy to see that we're staying within this zone. And unless we go below this zone, which I don't think will happen anytime soon, we can expect the bull run to continue to a new all-time high. And so I believe that we will reach $2 by the end of this month or beginning of May, because Cardano will launch Parabolic with all the related news that I'm going to talk about now. And so guys, don't miss out. Continue to listen, because we're going to talk about exciting stuff. One of the first one is that $8 to launch its first stablecoin on the Cardano network. That would be amazing, and that has been confirmed actually on today, that the HUSD will launch this first stablecoin on the Cardano network, which will be very interesting to see how that will develop. But overall, this brings exposure for Cardano it brings scalability, and it overall uses the Cardano network, which leads to overall usability of its services that it offers. So very exciting stuff coming for that. Exciting to see how that will move forward, but it's been confirmed, and that's overall very good for Cardano's network. Another one which was interesting is that Coin Bureau talks about Cardano's huge advantage over most other cryptocurrencies. Now, we all know that Cardano uses proof of stake instead of proof of work, and proof of stake is set to be much more sustainable in the long term, much more scalable, and much more usable. So it is one of the biggest competitor to Ethereum as this day. And if Ethereum, they talk in this article that if Ethereum was to go down, Cardano would probably be the next replacer. And Cardano's known to work on a Cardano Web 3.0 and is known to use the proof of stake instead of proof of work. And it's primarily as a hedge in case anything goes wrong with Ethereum. Also to note that actually Charles Hawkinson was actually the co-founder of Ethereum, so he does know what he's doing. And he basically made his own coin because he wanted something more efficient over Ethereum. So very interesting news coming ahead for Cardano, and potential threat for Ethereum. Now, another one which is very amazing is that Hawkinson leaks that Cardano's Ethiopia deal was signed by minister, and that's very, very bullish for Cardano. Now, if Cardano were to sign a deal with Ethiopia, that would be amazing for the network, because if it were to be very efficient for Ethiopia, you can expect that network effect to expand in other African countries, which will overall bring a lot of exposure for Cardano network. So very, very good stuff coming for Cardano. And the Cardano community has been eagerly waiting for the final confirmation of the Ethiopia deal since early Feb, and that was finally revealed lately. So very good stuff. Another news which I need to talk about is that Cardano's foundation launches a central registry for on-chain identifier. That's very good news to see that actually they're being very innovative, and after launching their smart contract and fully embracing decentralization, Cardano Foundation has set up its Cardano Registry, which is very nice to see, because it planned to become fully decentralized, gradually materialize after a series of upgrades. And the Mari protocol went live on March 1st, and it was a major step towards the development of the Gaugen upgrade. Now, Gaugen upgrade will be huge for Cardano into its development of its price, and I believe that overall we are heading that way. And by introducing the smart contract, anyone can mint token on the Cardano blockchain, and that's what will actually benefit Cardano drastically, because the community members have been taking the plunge to mint 1,500 token and 600 token on the testnet and mainnet respectively. Very good stuff coming ahead. Another really interesting news is that Grayscale offered new trust to invest in 5 more cryptocurrencies, including Filecoin, Chainlink, and they even talked about Cardano. Now, if we see, we may see trust for Hive, Cosmos, Polkadot, Monero, and Cardano if other filings are followed through. So there are rumors that Grayscale would invest in Cardano more and would add it to their portfolio, because and we all know that Grayscale is currently one of the biggest whale in cryptocurrencies, and they have drastically big amounts into cryptos. So they are big whales which will impact the price, and if they were to actually get into Cardano, this would be very big exposure for Cardano, and overall increasing the price on the upside. So very interesting how that will move forward. One also very cool thing is that Revolut adds 11 new token and calls 2021 the year of crypto, and the London-based neobank Revolut announced Thursday that it has added the option for users to buy and sell 11 more crypto tokens. What's amazing with that is actually Revolut has roughly about 15 to 20 million users on a monthly basis, so that will bring huge exposure for Cardano as a whole, the network, and they now include people in more than 35 countries and held more than 120 million in cryptocurrencies. So very exciting stuff. They are actually the market leader in online banking in Europe. So Revolut is a very big whale also. So a very big bullish sign for Cardano, one other one. Now, finally, one also very cool one is that Cardano's ERA and 401k funds allow for retirement warrant alternative. There's an also very bullish sign is that another leading digital asset is available to use in iTrust Capital retirement accounts, and the Crypto IRA platform announced on its website that it would be introducing Cardano to the list of available assets. Again, guys, huge bullish sign for Cardano because that will bring exposure again and network effect, and that's what we are looking for the usability overall of Cardano and as institution get into it. So very, very bullish sign to see that these big companies are actually getting into Cardano and allowing Cardano as an available asset. And so finally, where we stand at now, we can see that we've reached new all-time high of 1.30, and we can expect the price to go much higher. I'm very bullish to expect Cardano to reach $2 at least by the end of April, if not beginning of May. So guys, if you don't want to miss any important related news to ADA Cardano, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that important stuff. And I'll make sure to catch you in the next video. See you next time. Bye.